Getting everything on and in the car has taken a short lifetime. We're back in pajamas and ready to sew. My plan is to turn this piece of curtain into like a skirt because, you ever seen the movie Howls Moving Castle? That character, the little fireball guy, CALCIFER. I made the skirt like last year. It's gigantic and it's time to turn it into a whole ensemble outfit. I was really like feeling the fall colors like this. This is just nice. I don't care who you are, it's nice. And then I thrifted this little top to go with it. It was a bodysuit, but like I couldn't, it was so small, and so I just chopped it into a top. And I think it's really cute. Like, look at this palette. We got texture, solid. This should be relatively easy. So even though I have a very clear direction I want this project to go, I still decided to sketch it out just so that I would have an actual image to reference, and this is what I came up with. I'm super happy about it. So I grabbed my curtain and just decided to start cutting it up, although I did save these gigantic grommets. No idea what I'm gonna do with them. Couple of paperweights and some mathy math, which the math is just my waist measurement cut in fourths, and then I left the skirt quite long because I didn't know if I wanted to have a train on the end of it or not yet, and then I just cut out the paneling and it's just your super basic skirt. I don't really know what else to say about it because it only took me like, I don't know, 10 minutes to put together, and then disaster struck. You see, I was trying it on. Well, y'all just let past me tell you. I sewed the whole thing together and then I tried it on, and then I sewed myself into it and thought I could just pop a couple of the seams to get out of it. There is a big hole right where the zipper was supposed to go now, and it's entirely my fault for getting ahead of myself, but this, I don't quite know what the heck, what am I gonna do about this? Yeah, I ended up just slapping a patch on it and calling it good. You know, after a few more really beginner mistakes, I've decided this is just not gonna be a perfect garment, and that's gonna be okay. It'll still look pretty, but it will not have any technical skill involved. And I'm not gonna line it. It feels futile at this point. I just have to hem it, and then we're just gonna call it good because I don't want to spend any more time on it. It's a little mini disaster, and I want to be done with it. I would also like to note that although making this skirt was a little bit of a disaster, look at how well this thread matches the fabric. This came from my grandma's sewing kit, and apparently it was only 70 cents at one time, but like the color is perfect. That just doesn't happen very often. And then I just hemmed this skirt to finish it up because I was tired of working on it. And then, as if the project wasn't going well in the first place, all of the audio from this clips was terrible and disgusting and like had just extra weird noises constantly popping in and out, and so here I am to continue the voiceover talking about what my plan is. And basically, when I first made this skirt, I was extra generous with the waist measurement, and so the skirt waist actually folds over me twice, as you can see here, and I don't want that. I kind of want it to be like more of a hip skirt looking thing, and so my plan is to just sew the ends in onto each other and then sew like a little, I don't know, tie or something so I can tie it in the front, and I'm just gonna call that good. And again, it cannot be that hard, right? Like, I just refuse to accept that it is as hard as my brain is trying to make it into be. Do I have any idea how I'm gonna execute that? Do I know exactly what I'm gonna do? I mean, no, but I feel like I can figure it out, and then it's not gonna be that bad. So far, everything's been a little not perfect anyways. Who am I to say it's gonna be good or bad before it's completely done? Now is a good time to mention that if I ever do a project that requires straps, I always try to cut out the straps before I do anything else. Literally just sewing that together took me an hour. That's terrible. I got distracted and had to watch a movie. Next up, I want to create a headband or like a headpiece. I have my dollar store headband right here. These are the same ones I always use because they're $1. Well, $1.25, and that's an injustice, but I digress. I got this mini wreath, and I thought it looked kind of pointy and dangerous and kind of like fire-esque. And so I'm gonna pull off all of the little foliage parts and just glue them onto my headband. And that's probably it. Usually I would add like beads and pokey things and, you know, make it super, super extra, but I like that this is so standalone, potentially. I mean, I could change my mind at any moment, let's get real. When I finally got to the point where I put everything together and I realized just how close to the original sketch the whole thing is, that was really satisfying because I like the way that it looks, except for all of the wrinkles. And so I got a bunch of water and I put my hair up in a little crochet hook thingy and watched another movie while I tried to steam out the wrinkles from the skirt. I was, I don't know, pretty okay successful. Like, when you look at it side by side, you can definitely tell the difference beside, like, the part that's been steamed and what hasn't been steamed. And here is an example of that. We've got the non-steamed part next to the steamed part, and I would say it's worth it. Then, oh, this is great, decided to trim up the little sides and stuff a little bit, and this is what we ended up with, and I'm loving it. Yes, I love it. Getting everything on and in the car has taken a short lifetime, but we're ready. The sun looks incredible where I'm about to film, but this is a busy road and it's super awkward because it's most of my neighbors, and I just wish no one would drive by for like the next 20 minutes, but that's not gonna happen. Had a Velma Dinkley moment where I left my glasses over there on the grass and I was like, why can't I see anything? Oh, it's because I don't have my glasses. So I went back over there to like find him and I couldn't find him. I was like, I need my glasses to see my glasses. And then I ran all the way back over here because this is not close. It's kind of far and my glasses are getting fucked up now. Yeah, this was a good project. Definitely fun, definitely worth it. I'm happy with the results. I think this photographed really well, and I'll show you some pictures of that here. I literally just used a ring light and my wall to get these pictures, and I tried to make them kind of ballerina-esque. I love them. Running around in that field was a mistake. The mosquitos. But yeah, no, I think this is really cute. I think it looked really great. I'm pretty happy about it. Next, I think I'm gonna try and work down this pile of thrifted fabrics. There's a lot of really good stuff in here that I wanna turn into corsets and costumes, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed my content, this is your formal invitation to like and subscribe. New videos are on the way soon. In this house, we craft in pajamas.